Hello and welcome to Fellowship Gaming live streaming this evening. Thank you for joining us, and please look at our other social media for additional content, and our Patreon and our merchandise store for new content. If you are new, please subscribe and give us a like on YouTube, and give us a follow over on Twitch. Now sit back, grab a drink and or a snack, and enjoy the show. Now for some legal fun. Fellowship Gaming uses trademarks and are copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. Used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Fellowship Gaming is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo and Paizo products, visit Paizo.com. Okay, fantastic. I'm glad everyone's here for us today. We're going to have a fantastic time. You want to know why? Today's episode is Season 5, Episode 12, Envar's Expeditions. This is the third episode with our favorite Envar Tam. I was talking to my wife tonight. She's like, are you going to have a good time? I'm like, oh yeah. This is the third one. Like the first one, we go and we befriend this druggie to get past his mom's defense systems.
Double tap might be a good one.
And then he sobers up. 3 years later, we see him. He's this vlogger and is going to crazy places. And now he's still a vlogger, and you'll find out what happens. Okay. For the sake of this, expect if you have any purchases you have to make, you will have already made them because you're en route.
Is a mechanic with an envoy level.
How much are small arms rounds?
Okay. You are currently on your ship, the Great Harvest, in near space. A ping sounds from the ship's comm unit, and its screen blinks on, displaying Radazam sitting at a desk. Hello, Starfinders, the desk says. According to our data, your ship is currently in near space, so you're well placed to take on the requests I've just received. Some of you may recall we've worked with Tam, CEO of the Arch Energy Consortium, in the past. Her son Envar hasn't been responding to her communications, and she wants him found. A team previously managed to track him to an unexplored planet, but he was gone by the time they arrived. Now Ilya's got new information. A set of data tags tied to some vlog show of his, marking where he's been.
That's why I need it.
Radazam shifts in his chair. Tracking down an errant influencer might not be like the most earth-shaking of missions, but we'd like to keep on Ilya's good side. And she's paying well. I'm forwarding you the data tag coordinates. Investigate them in whatever order you would like. They aren't timestamped, so we don't know when Envar's been where. Find him and bring him back for a family reunion if possible. Or at the very least, verify his safety. Ilya wants those tags collected too, to track what he's been up to. Should be straightforward, though I understand his travel destinations can be eclectic. Good luck. Radazam out. You get 4 pings, and there are 4 specific locations in the general area where you're at.
Speak Draconic or Vesk?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, what are languages you guys speak?
Okay.
Let's see. Common, Triaxian, Vesk, Sotha, Dwarven, Elven, Castrovelian, Aquan, Orin, Ignan, Terran, Draconic, and Signed Common.
So is your mind getting load up on you so that we make sure?
Don't ask an intelligence-based character how many languages he knows.
Yes, I understand this, because pull out my 20th level Technomancer. What languages does she know?
All of them.
Do you want me to just list off the ones I don't know? My mic is way too far away right now. Oops.
Should be all the dice.
Do you want to give me my minion on board box?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Not seen it, but I'm pretty sure mine is common, and then I'm trying to think of the home planet for the Dragon King.
Triaxian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And you both have Triaxian, right?
yes.
So,
And that's it
you
for
know
me.
what? I'll take Triaxian.
Okay. While you're finishing that, I'm going to continue. Okay, you guys can go ahead and make culture checks or profession checks to recall what you know about Envar Tam and his history. If you have played 4-02 Settling Accounts and 1-07 Solar Sortie, please let me know
For what?
to make the profession checks
I thought
for
he was
recalling
the one
knowledge.
that did it,
Yeah,
but I don't
4
think-
dash what?
4-02.
She has.
Okay.
This was not the one I did it with. Oh, nope. Neither of those.
Does anybody have 1-07?
Okay, not on her.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead and make culture or profession checks along the lines of like celebrity, influencer, video personality, things of that nature. If you don't have that, it's something similar, let me know.
My culture is 24.
Okay. Fantastic.
22 culture.
Okay. We got highly cultured people here.
Oh.
You got a 5?
No, I got a 27.
Okay. Here's what you guys know.
And yes, she has the 4th season one.
Okay. Envar Tam is a social media influencer and the host of Envar's Expeditions, an extreme travel vlog. His show is popular as much for his boisterous and irreverent antics as for the destinations showcased. Envar has been out of contact with his mother for over a year, and she previously engaged a team of Starfinders to find him. While they tracked Envar to the planet of Tio Major and resolved the problems he carelessly caused with the locals, he was gone by the time they arrived. The Starfinder Society's first contact with Envar and Ilya Tam was years ago, when Starfinder agents used Envar to infiltrate the Arch Energies Consortium's, that's a lot of words, headquarters to obtain confidential data. The Starfinders have kept this hushed up, although Ilya suspects, but couldn't prove, they were the culprits. Since then, she seemed willing to let bygones be bygones, particularly given their proffered assistance in finding Envar. Okay, you have 4 pings. There are... Here, I'm going to give you the names of the planets, okay? The first is on Dimulco. The second is on Pakahano. The third... Oh, did I read that incorrectly? Oh, no, the second one is on Gaskar 3. There's a lot of planets here. The third is on Neminar, and the fourth is on Vesk 4. I don't know how... No, Vesk is. Vesk space is near space, yeah. So you have Neminar, Vesk 4, Geskar 3, or Dimulco. Dimulco. Okay. Fantastic. Gotta get here. You guys travel to Dimulco.
Oh, shit.
And you're looking for a few things here. Mainly Envar. You're going through and you see that there's a little spaceport nearby, and there's some little like hollow ads that show up like, come do safaris on Dimulco, come see the Colossi, and don't get destroyed. And you land in the starport near the House of Glory.
Okay.
A blocky complex juts from the earth, encircled by a military-grade fence. Outside it, the withered landscape bears the scars of a great battle. Blasted tree stumps, debris, and churned earth. Several trucks are parked in the grounds, emblazoned with insignia of a Dashko striking against an enormous claw. A chattering group of eager tourists, dressed in safari gear, heads for one of the trucks, led by a grizzled Vesk. A holographic display posted outside the main building's entrance shows ticket prices for the guided safari tours. So someone go ahead and give me a physical science check, please.
So Anthony's just going to jump in when he gets here? He says he's running late, but he's on
Okay.
his way.
You can jump in.
27.
Okay. Here's what you know about Daimolko. It is it's kind of a smaller planet. It has normal gravity. Hello. It has normal atmosphere. It was once a normal, thriving planet, but is now a blasted wasteland, thanks to the emergence of rampaging colossi. In the events the Daimolkans call the Awakening.
Right here. Are you playing today as well, or just okay.
She's just watching today.
Did you have any other questions about the planet?
Hello?
Okay, fantastic. So, before we continue, let's go ahead and give introductions, because you may not know each other, but you probably do at this point.
I don't know. No.
I would hope you know each other. You're bonded partners.
But I'm playing Bespoke Common Clan with my partnered Kel. He's a Skyfire Centurion mechanic with a little bit of envoy. And his last adventure, he went on a holiday excursion and brought joy to everyone.
Was that 402?
No.
Oh, no, that was the festive one, wasn't
That
it?
was
Yeah.
a festive
That was
operation.
That was a good one.
4-12. That was fun.
Yeah. Mike?
And then Kel is a Dragonkin mystic, follower of Imotade. He's a crusader. So he does do a little spell casting, but most of it is just buffing spells, and then he gets engaged in melee with most of his prey.
Okay.
Taking out. Oh. Can you pull up the OBS studio so I can actually see it?
You don't need to. I've got it here.
It helps if I do.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
You're
you're
good. What's your name? Jules. Can I have you click the OBS studio window to pop it up?
It's down on the bottom.
It's the swirl.
See the red, the black circle with the red? You're just gonna click on it.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's it. Alright. So you can sit next to Casey, or you can sit next to Mike, or you can sit back there. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
Okay. Do you know what character you're playing?
Martino.
Martino? Okay. Have you... So we have Besplonk, we have Kel, we have
Bella.
Bella. I don't remember. I can never remember. I can't remember my own characters.
So, I've only ever played Martino once, and then all my other chronicle sheets are Planetfall and then GMing.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you've played with them, so...
But I
Did-
played once with Bella.
Okay, okay.
Ages ago.
Okay.
And I don't remember anybody else's characters, so.
No
Yeah.
worries.
But this is just, it's Hoban, but it's Martino.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
just an orc. Same thing, just higher level.
Yeah. And did you introduce Bella? I was looking down.
Not yet.
Okay. Go ahead and do that, and while he's
So,
unloading.
I am playing Bella Alphine, who is a daredevil operative, half-elf.
Nice.
She has vast tracts of land, and we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
We had Anthony and I had quite the discussion about my characters, and he's like, "Don't all your characters?" Nope, just Bella.
Fair enough.
Just a little bit of Dolly Parton going on.
She's got more.
Pre-surgery.
I feel bad for people that have to get surgery for reductions because A, you're falling
I
over,
feel
B,
bad
you've
for
got
the
back
men that
pain.
have to do it.
It's understandable. And then Martineau.
Yeah, Martino is an orc operative. He's bully. He's all about that base. No trouble. Oh. Martino is a orc.
Sorry.
I was like, I'm trying to get in the game.
I
man.
know.
My head's not quite there yet. I'm like halfway. This has just been a bad day all around. Anyways, he anybody who's familiar with Vast Horizons of the Vast, I'm basically just playing a twin brother, orc, bully operative who uses melee weapons and heavy armor. This is a more advanced and slightly different because he's more charismatic, whereas Hoban or Marshall utilizes just the bonus for operative in order to use his trick attack. He actually has charisma.
Oh.
He's less smart, less wise, more Jerry Springer-ish. I don't know.
Who just died?
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
70,
I saw
79.
Jerry Springer, and I didn't even look beyond Jerry Springer. I didn't
and
see what
this-
happened.
This is
Valid.
not
I
a
didn't realize he died.
This is not a disrespect for him. It is full respect. But honestly, if there is not a crowd chanting "Jerry, Jerry" at his funeral, it'll just be a waste. Like if someone doesn't come out and go, "You are not the father," it's gonna be a disappointment.
Well, we had, what was it, Steve? The security guard, Steve Wilco.
Okay. Yeah.
He had his own show for a while because Jerry retired.
Yeah.
I don't know if he retired, or if it was just retired from the limelight because he was cancer ridden or something. I don't know what he died from. So, but I remember that Jerry left the limelight for a reason.
Yeah. And that's fine. You get old. You don't want to deal with it. So,
Yeah, he's same idea. I think I retained the corporate agent, and I was going to change it, but I decided not to. So I guess I'm stuck with that once I start playing.
Yeah,
so.
you are.
And that's fine. It's perfectly valid. I just don't know the corporation that he would be involved with as far as... He's a data file, because he tracks in... Not tracks, what's the word? Trades and information. Tracks and trades and information?
He's a data broker.
Yeah, that's it. He's literally a data broker, like...
You can work for... I'll give you a list of
literally
corporates.
work for the
Corporates?
Pathfinder Society.
Well, I like the idea that he's... because he's an operative, he definitely works for the Pathfinder Society, but he's like a double agent. I just don't know the agency that he doubles
That's
against.
cool.
So
I have one of my I have a Solarian who's a corporate agent, and his corporation he comes from a group of star builders. He comes from the star builder, not the.
what class race is he?
He's a human. He's just a normal human.
Okay.
But the thing he has is he has a briefcase with secret documents that have
Oh, he has a football.
basically, but it's all their top secret designs.
Oh, like oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And
Like
so
the
that's his
Death
thing.
Star design.
Yeah. He runs around the Death Star designs, and his weapon is shoots finger guns because he's a flare Solarian.
Oh, the ranged ones.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
he's like
that's-
straight up like middle-aged, middle management.
So what
That's
we're
so
talking about
funny.
is
That's good.
Jason that plays with us on Sundays made his first Starfinder Society character.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's doing a noir. Oh, I should show him this. I don't remember. Jeremiah will be able to help you better than I would.
I'm not gonna say it because we're on camera.
Even if you did say it, I would remember.
No, but I don't want
but
to.
Yeah.
The 18 people who watch us religiously would be like, let's
You
track
have
them
18
down.
people that to watch us?
That should be good.
I thought we were lucky to get 2.
Okay, so
I don't know. We'd have to look at our data.
we
We're definitely improving.
We have an average of 2 viewers,
Oh, well.
Yeah.
but it only tracks it on the app, not like on the phone or anything else.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
So.
What am I doing?
So okay, so as you guys kind of go to the building, greeters are like, "Okay, get on the truck. It's the next thing is going on."
What is that, Mike?
That's
me,
Mike.
the Splunk.
Yeah.
I'm the
So
one
go
on
ahead
top.
and give me
Oh, is that
some
you?
diplomacy
That's
checks.
me. That's
Oh,
the
you're
Splunk.
the.
He's a dragon
R-
king.
Redoran or whatever they're called.
It's a dragon.
He's a
king.
Yeah.
dragon.
Not the
Thorin
Riforians.
are the
Yeah, they're different.
Ones that usually they come from the same planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying oh, but you're a Skittermander, aren't you?
No,
He's
he's,
a
the
Skittermander.
Skittermander.
Oh, he's on you.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Give me a diplomacy check or perception checks, please.
Sure. I have no context, but I'll roll.
Quick update: you're going after Envar Tam. His mom's missing him. He's been gone a year. You have 4 data points where you have to go 4 planets, and this is the first planet on Daimalko.
Oh no. What number is this?
20 perception.
Okay, this is 512.
So you may have done the one where we were looking for him, but we didn't
Oh, I
find
think
him.
I GM'd the one.
Yeah, settling
Yeah.
accounts.
Yeah, 4-2 settlement accounts.
That why I remembered him and I'm
Yeah.
going insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the one where we were looking for him, but we didn't find
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
What exactly was Envar's gift again? Wasn't that the information?
I have no idea.
We have no idea
Yeah,
yet.
it's on. Yeah, you'd have to look on the website.
Yeah, I have like 212 points for Starfinder. I spent nothing.
What'd you get?
I got a
Oh,
24 diplomacy.
And what'd you get?
Jesus.
20 perception.
20 perception, and you?
19 perception.
Okay.
25 perception.
Okay. And Martinos. Maybe go here real quick. So we got a 5, 6, and a 5. So that means we're gonna be
Low
high
tier. Low tier.
Brian's like,
No, I'm pretty sure
I
we're high
rate-
tier.
I was like sitting there like, no,
What level
We're
is
all
your
5 or
No,
6.
we're high tier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're 5-1, right?
Mhm.
Something.
I'm a
5 and
5 mechanic.
Just a name like
1 envoy.
okay.
So operative, and you're.
Mystic.
Oh, nice. That's the one thing I can't do.
Fantastic. So you and what was your score? What'd you get?
25
25 diplomacy or perception?
perception.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I don't-
operatives are like, just why are we talking to people? Let's look around the room. We're gonna be good people. You two are talking with the staff, and they're like, yeah, Envar came through a couple weeks ago, and you two see pictures of him like selfies
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah.
the wall.
For sure.
Yeah, because he's famous.
That's what he. Well,
Yeah.
he thinks he's famous.
No, he's actually
I know.
famous.
So
That's like saying an Instagram. What do they call it? Influencer is famous. It's
Yeah.
so subjective,
Yeah, it's
but
subjective.
it is. Yeah.
How long have we been traveling?
so you're in near space. Why is your question?
Because every 5 days I'm going to cast Life Bubble on the 4 of us.
Honestly,
He'll
do
let us
so. Honestly, you can do it every day.
day 5.
Well, I just don't want to use up the slot.
Yeah.
just in
So
case.
I assume you used it yesterday. Near space, 5d6. F that. For these purposes, it actually states for these purposes between each planet, you get an 8-hour
He just
rest.
says you do it.
Yeah. So
But I didn't have any time to get any of this done.
no worries.
It's
So okay, and so they're like, okay, well, you probably the tour's leaving. It's led by our seasoned hunter, Wertnabe. So go ahead and get out there, and you're next. Oh, but the tickets are $100.
$100.
Do,
Okay.
do we really need to go?
I don't know.
he might be out there. Still taking selfies.
Because
Pretty sure he's not.
So part of your task is also to retrieve the data tags,
Oh, jeez.
All 4 of them.
all 4 of them.
All right.
So yes, the answer is yes. You gotta get
I
on
hate-
that safari.
I mean, that's fine. It's a business expense, right? Like,
Yeah, the Starfinders are bad about reimbursing us on that.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead and make a bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate check.
sure.
We can do that.
I can certainly attempt to intimidate diplomacy. No.
So that's a 26 bluff.
Oh my good. Okay. That's a little. It's in the 30s. 35.
That fails.
Oh, that's fair. I rolled over.
It's now just only a 5. After DC 30, it's like, oh no. No, they're like, oh, like what was your check you made? You did intimidate,
Bluff.
bluff,
Dude,
intimidate. You're like, no, we're here to
Would you like me to?
inspect.
I am the former security personnel for Envar.
You're like, oh, okay. Here's passes. They're like, leave us alone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At least I'm multi-
Are there any
Multipass.
early ride? What is this? What
It's
is
fast
this?
pass.
Yeah. Can we get these upgraded to a fast pass, please? I don't have time for this shit.
It's leaving. We don't need a fast pass.
No, I was
We
like,
need
like
to
it,
get on it.
like it was Disney World and there's rides. That's what I was saying. So.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's leaving.
Let's go.
It'll leave without us if we're not on it.
Let's go.
Okay, fantastic. You guys get in the car, and it starts to go. And Wertznave just starts talking about the flora and fauna. Like, oh, yeah, I saw a T-Rex over there. Oh, there was a big guy over there. I was going to get some technobabble, but I forgot because it was supposed to be funny. But basically imagine Crocodile Dundee giving you a tour
You're fine.
in the best way possible. And someone's like, oh, I've got knives. That's not a knife. And he pulls out this. And he's like, this is a sword.
Why, yes, it is.
It's copyrighted. I
This
can't
is a
say it.
purse.
This is a cryopike. Oh.
It's not actually a purse. It's an SMG that looks like one.
As you
Nice.
guys are going, you guys Anybody else training computers?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, you guys are easily able to like pinpoint and triangulate where the data tag should be, and you're gonna get to a point like the truck's gonna like keep going, and then like curve kind of away from it, and so around that curve you're just gonna like hop off the truck and go out into the jungle kind of thing, the savannah, the wasteland.
It's just like a
It's a safari.
yeah. It's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said T-Rex. and now you're
We're
talking about-
totally doing a Jurassic Park
Oh,
and
I'm-
getting out of the vehicle
Oh crap!
while they're moving.
I
Yeah.
fully at one point I'm
On
like,
the tour.
Clever girl. Yeah. What? No. Did nobody
Clever girl.
see the Earth?
So
Dead thing.
as you guys are like tapping out things on your computer, you guys are listening to Wertnabe talk. You see someone. They're a male human, and they're just sitting there, kind of like okay. Like every often they'll like look at their computer and just okay, it's in the right direction. Okay, I can't wait to meet him. Okay.
This is Dennis,
Sense
Yeah.
motive?
fat guy with glasses.
Honestly, go ahead and sense motive.
All right.
I have no time for that. I sense a new friend.
12.
23.
18.
Are you trying to track down Envar?
Is that what you asked him?
That's
He
what
goes,
I'm
oh, are you guys envies too?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my
Die
God.
hard envies, whatever
No.
those are.
And he just shakes all 6 of your hands. My name is Reldrian Destarden. I am such a big fan. Look, he knows my name, and like shows like a Twitch chat. It was like, hey, at Restarden, great job. And he's like, he knows my name. We're gonna be best friends.
We're gonna be best.
And he's fine. He's like, I finally have got enough courage to go and meet him and say hi to him. So, I know this sounds really, really negative, but you're gonna have to make a check to tell him to not do that.
yeah, that's fine. I'll
No, that's probably a really good idea on
put my,
this.
put my hand out and just grip his shoulder and be
Well,
like,
okay, hold on. Let me give you the checks to make.
Oh.
You can either make a sense motive check, a diplomacy check, or an intimidation check to dissuade him from his current course of action.
I was just gonna assume I can intimidate him anyway.
I mean, you're not wrong,
I mean,
but I want to let you know before you start.
I
That's
would roll, but Besponk doesn't think he.
Yeah,
needs
he
to
should
be
totally come along.
He should come along.
Of course.
There's room in the car.
No.
There's room.
There's really
Well,
not.
so
No.
he's already in the car. You're gonna be getting
We're
out
getting
the car.
out of the car, and he
Yeah.
wants to come with
With
us.
us.
No.
Yes.
So
No.
Yes.
But Swan, you are not.
A little bit of
You
intimidate,
are not helping this, but
and then a little bit diplomacy if somebody wants to
He
attempt
needs
it.
to meet his
I'm gonna
friend.
put my hand on his
He's not
shoulder and
gonna
just
meet him
squeeze,
here.
not hard enough to
How do
hurt him,
you
but
know?
definitely
He's not
hard
here.
enough to show that I have
How do you
immense
know?
strength.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tell him
West Blanc.
envies
Am I
do
your
have
friend?
to stick together.
Yes,
However,
of course.
I've met
Then
him
you need to trust
and
me
I
on this one.
know him personally. I have
very,
his,
very much. You
data
need to trust me
information.
on this one.
and I know
This will end very,
he
very badly for
hates
us
fans
and
that
him
act this way.
if he comes off.
And I
wrong.
warn you, if I meet him again and you're there and he's angry, there's a command word he has to say. And if he says the command word and then I'll squeeze a little tighter, this shifts to your neck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I only rolled a 3, so that's a 19.
Anybody else making a checks? Just curious.
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as I convince Wong that having him with us is a terrible idea.
I'm just not gonna roll, so it's up to the people who think he's gonna be a problem.
So she's going to use a sense motive, and she's going to be looking at him going, look, I know you think you're going to meet him, but he's not out there. It's just a data point. And Vartam is not on this planet. You need to stay here. And she's going to sense motive, because she doesn't have diplomacy.
We missed Martineau's epic Intimidate.
And that is a 25.
Mike, did you want to do anything?
I was going to do sense motive as well.
Okay.
Ooh, 31.
Okay. Like, he gives Martineau like a nervous chuckle. He's like, but you two, you kind of get a sense that he's really lonely. He's lonely and he's just trying to make friends. But you can easily see this is a very unhealthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to convince him, be like, no, stay with the tour bus. He's not going to be here, potentially. We're just going after Data. The last time you went out, you're like, oh yeah, we were there last time and he wasn't there. He made a whole bunch of mess. And it caused some issues. Some giant creatures chased him. And he's just kind of like, okay.
But if you wait after the end of the tour, when we get back, we can take some pictures and all that for Envar.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, can I have your Insta chat?
I'll give him.
I was gonna do some trademark fraud there for a second.
The Instabook?
Yeah.
Facegram?
Face
Facegram
talk.
sounds amazing.
Face talk. Talkbook. Tickbook.
Talkbook.
Tickbook. Tickbook is the Tickbook. That sounds great. Oh my gosh.
Bella's like, I'll tell you what, my friend. I will make sure that you have a trip to Castrovel. What's that called? That elven city where it's just that one night of revelry.
Oh,
Oh, I know. Yeah. Damn.
it's inked out on me. But I know what you're talking about.
It's Impact Worlds, Castrovel.
I don't know. But we'll go.
But it also depends on if the elves are real.
I swear to God, if you bring that up, I'm going to shoot you in the foot.
Okay. Fantastic. He's kind of happier.
By the Triune, I will shoot you.
He's a little sad, but like he gets okay. He kind of like comes to terms with you're giving him good advice. You're not trying to steer him astray. And you finally get to that curve, and you're just like, whoop! You're just out the bus, and the guy goes, wait, and he's like, I don't care. I don't get paid for that. You already paid. Ha ha ha. So you
I
guys.
told you, I don't know how many times we need locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors.
It's true.
Fair.
You guys are able to approach the data tag,
Oh, yeah.
and the signal is like getting stronger, and you're getting really close.
And my SMG is out and not looking like a person anymore because I don't trust this
Okay.
doll.
The ground quakes as a crevasse splits open across the plain. A massive serpentine creature, large as a starship, bursts from the cracks in the earth, undulating wildly. Amid its coils, the faint glow of a hologram is visible on the ground. Yay! Okay. I'm going to come over there, and we're going to show you where you need to be. But we're going to be on the first map, and it's going to be fantastic.
The smaller one?
No. Where your characters currently are.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to show you what the map kind of looks like. And so we'll go from there. Go ahead and give me a life science check.
No?
Nope.
Ooh, 30.
Ooh, I hit the mic.
Don't hit the mic.
I'm going to hit
Dare
mic all
you.
the time. Okay. This is what it looks like. A giant dune. This is right here. You guys are over here. The creature's over here. So that's what it kind of looks like. You're going to be in the orange section. So go place yourself in the orange section.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. You're just off by a
Oh,
little
I'm
bit.
good. I just,
The
now that I have more room.
green section is...
Difficult terrain.
Who got the life science you did?
30, yeah.
It's a Daimulko, which is a giant kaiju.
Jesus. Oh, is that, wait, is this the thing we got, this is the creature?
Yeah.
It's a 10
Oh,
by
so-
10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's there. The data tag is the
Oh,
hologram.
data tag. Okay.
DT for data tag.
Or difficult terrain. I'll say whatever.
Sure. So 10 by 10 square, there is a hazard. You're not going to fight the Daimoku. It's a hazard. You would lose real quick.
Is this kind of like Star Wars where you have to like interweave through the giant creature's legs?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Any questions so far?
No.
I mean, does that 30 give me any knowledge about how to circumnavigate this?
No.
Nope. Cool.
Uh,
Does it give me not like don't like that's the mouth and that's the anus? Don't go on either side of that. Or...
So, I'll give you some things.
Sure.
Because you
think
got
is
pretty
relevant,
high.
yeah.
You So here's the fun part. The Colossus doesn't even know you're there.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just throwing a temper tantrum. And so it's just going crazy. You know that sometimes they just scythe their tail across the land and it's kind of hard to dodge, or they'll just spit acid.
Oh Jesus.
As they do.
So yeah. So let me tell you how this is going to work.
Sure.
You got to get the data tag, and then you got to get back out. So here are the checks. You're going to have to go through... let me make sure I've got this. So you're going to have to go through, and you're going to have to make a reflex save at the beginning of your turn, or you fall prone.
Oh, because of the tail, or the ground.
Just
shaking.
because, yeah, it's
Okay.
just... It's no longer ground, it's a creature.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like
Yeah.
in the sand, and every time it thrashes, it creates liquefaction in the sand, and yeah, awesome.
So right now, all you got to do is get the tag and go. Picking up the tag is a move action.
Okay.
And we'll just start.
All right.
Cool.
It's going to be it, then you.
Sure.
Works for me.
Okay.
All right. I did say it as a joke, but is this considered difficult terrain because it's kind of sandy?
It is not considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
Lucky us.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
I don't get boost speed or anything like that, so I'm
1, 2, 3, 4. Mike.
Yes.
that'll teach you for being a big dragon.
Does crap 34K hit you?
Yes.
Jesus.
Okay.
I
Pretty sure
think
34
this is not second edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been
Be
a
a
crit.
crit.
Second.
Stop. 17. 25. That's not math. 31. Take 31 bludgeoning points.
All right.
Christ on a cracker.
Okay.
Are you in hit points?
Not yet.
Jeez.
Okay.
Fuck. I
Your
have good
turn.
stamina. That would suck.
Make reflex saves.
Sure. So it just he got hit with like a
Yeah, a tail
peripheral-
just
Well,
rips out and just.
I'm probably
Gets
gonna be
him.
on the floor. Let's see here.
That's not ideal.
I'm on the ground.
What was your total?
11.
You are prone.
Yeah. So 17.
You are not prone.
18.
You're not prone?
23.
Not prone. Okay.
The blast of the tail just. knocked
Yeah,
me-
it just gets you out of nowhere. Okay. Now run.
Cool. What's everybody's speed? I assume you're way faster than I am.
That would be where I could get to in one move.
We got 30-foot flight.
You can move 2 times in a
Yeah, I
turn.
have 25 flights, so
I
I
know.
gotta get up.
I'm
and
saying
start
one
flying.
move that
yeah, but
gets
you
me
said
there.
it's a move to pick up.
It's a
so-
move to pick it up.
Yeah.
I could get to it this round easily.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, if we had an envoy who could give you an extra move, because then you just
So
pick
I
it up.
mean, yeah, she just gets in there. She skids like she's sliding for home.
Okay. Is anybody else?
So I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna start flying,
Okay.
and I'll be 25 feet up.
25 feet up. Okay, so for the rest of the time, you're going to be immune from the reflex saves because it's shaking the ground. Like,
That's what
cool.
I figured. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
I don't.
yeah.
I'll just jetpack into the air next to Kel.
Okay.
Not me.
Fantastic. Okay. Next round.
Cool.
Did you crit someone?
Or did he hit me again?
How big is that, though? A question. So, in 60-foot lines,
Uh-huh.
it's just a 5-foot.
It's just a 5 foot.
It's
wide.
just a 5-foot. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm like, it's just a straight like laser beam that just scythes the sky. I believe everybody's within a line
Nope, just me. It depends on the nature of the line.
from the point of you,
No.
and there's
It's just me because they're up in the air.
no. Okay,
No.
so
This would be the line.
okay, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
then
But
It would be
the
me and
line
him.
doesn't go up.
doesn't go up.
Doesn't-
Yeah,
line
I'm just
doesn't
making
go
sure.
up
Okay,
either.
high or low?
I'm not in the line.
High or low?
Oh, low.
Low. Okay, it's gonna hit you.
So it's going down this.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I need a reflex save from just him.
Oh, it automatically hits me?
No, it doesn't
No,
hit
it's
you.
missing you. It's
Yeah.
going
No,
around
it's going
you.
down
Yeah.
this line, not this line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
19 plus 6, 25.
Okay, so that's 9. That's another 9. That's 18,
You got that there, evasion.
23. So you're gonna take 11 points of acid.
Ouch.
If he's got evasion,
No, I don't.
Oh,
No.
I'm a heavy skirmisher.
Oh.
I lose
Okay.
evasion, but I remove all armor penalties.
Okay.
that's
Which
good.
is great.
Yeah.
Not so much when I get hit with the AoE. Like,
Okay.
so, but I think there's a ring or something that gives me like 3 times per day. If I make it, I can burn a charge to.
That's cool.
It's the same functionality, but it's like level 7.
Start of turn. Everybody on the ground, make reflex saves, please.
Sure. That's not good. I'm prone.
Kel,
What's your total?
Kel,
9.
why can't
Nine,
they
you're
fly,
prone,
Kel?
Yeah,
19 on the die.
19 on the die. You succeed. Okay.
yeah, I'm prone.
What do you do?
Move action to grab it.
Okay.
Run off.
15, 20, 30, 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
Where you have to get it, do you see the orange spot?
Yeah, you have to get back to
You
it.
have to get 3 past it. You have
Yeah.
to,
So
4
past
past.
the
we gotta go.
You have to get past the edge.
You have to
of
get
the
past
map.
the blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here.
So next turn, 2 moves, and you're
Yeah.
out.
Basically, you're just like ah.
Yeah. Just past the blue. It's already there. Yeah. So next turn, 2 moves, and you're out.
Okay.
Just don't get jacked.
Fantastic. Do
Go
you stand
around
up?
and Get ready.
yeah. I'll stand up.
So I guess we'll just swoop around and.
I'm
start
just
coming
like,
back this way.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, honestly, if I can roll intimidate to make it target me, I'm fine with that. That's. I
Sounds
mean,
like
that's
a
literally my job is to take hits if I can. So
Okay.
I'm annoyed at the DR. It was acid, and I didn't get to ignore 5 of it.
Okay.
You're like, I was like, cool. I'll take half damage minus 5. Nope. All right. Fuck.
I assume a 32 hits you.
You assume correctly, and if this was 2nd edition, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you would be. That's a 17 to start off with.
I mean, I'll admit, in 2nd edition, barbarians can take some
21.
nasty hits.
Oh, yeah.
25 bludgeoning.
What was that? The Thorn King
No
or
save.
It's an attack.
The Fey guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
It's either an
Thorn
attack or a
King?
save.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
And that's a valid
right.
question.
it's been a minute since
He
I've had
crit
one.
So 20?
Sabara
Because
This is
my
23.
DR is
after
bludgeoning.
she had been beaten to hell.
And what's your DR?
And
3?
she was
5
still
bludgeoning.
standing.
And then you 18. You take 18.
Oh, I thought you said 25. 23?
Oh, no, you are right.
I
20.
mean,
You are
yeah,
correct.
I was like,
hurt.
yeah.
But
So
I'm
I'm at
standing.
31 damage out of stamina.
Okay.
Okay.
And it is now y'all's turn. Everybody
And
on
I'm
the
just sitting
ground.
there going, "Okay."
Make a reflex save.
Reflex? Yeah.
That's a success.
Success.
So 27.
Okay, you make it.
24.
Go ahead and do your actions.
Everybody run.
Run, I got you. So I'll move to here, and then that way when... Yeah.
50, 60, 70, 70,
Run,
80,
bitch,
yeah.
run. And instead of bitch, I say Bella. Run, Bella. Hold on, Spider... No,
You go
that's
60,
terrible.
I go 50.
Yeah.
So we all have to get that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
you
double
all
move.
have to get out. Yeah. Okay, if you're all getting out, you're all getting out. Not a concern.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I can still move
belongs
30. It's
there.
just...
And you guys are just hauling, just
Oh, yeah,
running
no.
as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And the ground is just... It's like a really bad dubstep.
It's like, the volume where you do the
Kinetic
sound
sand?
waves. Yeah,
Yeah.
kinetic Sand, like,
Yeah.
Sands. We're watching all the cool shit.
You guys get out and you take a look at the data tag and it activates. A hologram of a young Lashunta man with pink-dyed hair shimmers to life. He grins and tips his sunglasses down to wink at the audience. Hello, hey, envies and lucky new fans. If you found this message, you've uncovered a secret sneak peek of an upcoming Envar's Expeditions episode. My intrepid trek to Daimalco to stare down its famed colossi. With a sweep of his arm, he indicates the plain behind him, where a herd of horned animals graze. Behind me are the majestic Vilox, one of Daimalco's only surviving native animal species. Envar tiptoes closer to the creatures, making an exaggerated show of stealth, and the herd shifts uneasily around him, scuffing the ground with their hooves. As he stops next to a Vilac and holds out his datapad to snap a selfie, the animal suddenly jumps, headbutting to the ground. Ah! He yells, scrambling away amidst the ensuing stampede as the camera view whirls erratically. Cut the feet! Cut the feet!
Oh, he's doing raw data now. Cut the feet.
Go ahead and give me some perception checks.
26.
I got 29.
23.
24.
Casey, too bad. So you guys are just booking it, and you see like some glint on the ground as you're running past, and there is a Ragebringer Desperation Cannon near Space Book 149, and an intact brown nanite hypo pen. Oh nope, sorry. It is a purple nanite hypo pen.
Nice. Oh, yeah, because we're high tier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Usually it has the updated ones right after it, but no, it was just at the end of the paragraph. Consistency is key. Okay. That is that. Now you guys have your check. So you guys go back, you talk to the people, you get pictures with Redalston?
The nerdy dude.
Reldrian Destarden.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of D's in his name.
I mean, we can let him see the data that we...
Oh, he's gonna so excited when you do it. Like, I get a sneak peek of the episode. This is so great.
Yeah.
And he takes pictures with you, and he's super happy. And then you get off planet. You have 3 more planets to go to. You can go to...
Can we assume I get my stamina back, or do I have to spend the resolve point because this is a scenario?
No, I'll explain that in a second.
Sure.
So you either go to Gascar 3, Neminar, or Vesk 4.
Ooh, I speak Vesk.
I vote for Vesk 4.
I
It's
also
by home.
Okay, Vesk 4 it is.
Yeah. Orcs and Vesk get along. We're
Okay.
militant.
Fantastic.
Glad that was funny to you, Jeremiah.
It was.
They are both militant.
They are. I just got to shift down to the pages.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a life science check.
All right.
No worries.
Plus 11. 10 plus 11. 21.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that thing on Castrovel is.
Oh, is there... Oh, another thing?
No.
Physical science.
Oh,
Sorry,
the-
physical science. That was my bad. Physical science. Not life science. I'm
It's
sitting there
the
why is-
same either way. It's the same roll. So 21.
Bad roll.
I was expecting for his roll,
Yeah.
because his roll's going to be like 800.
Not when I roll a 4. 18.
What's your total?
21.
Okay. You both are aware that Vesk 4 has 3 times gravity.
Oh, good lord.
And it's the 4th planet from its system's sun, originally named Talfirax by its native inhabitants. It primarily consists of a single landmass that is the cradle of life, teeming with lush jungles, swamplands, and volcanic mountain ranges.
Awesome.
Okay. As you guys fly over the planet for your drop down, both Bisplunk and Bella find a data tag on the tallest mountain range on the planet, known as the Spine Breaker.
Cool.
And you land at the base of it. It's the equivalent of
What?
3 times the size of Everest.
Yeah, why? I was like, why do we gotta land at the base? Why can't we just rappel down from this? I mean, because the atmosphere's got to be so thin up here, it wouldn't cause any turbulence.
I mean, that.
The real answer is-
Because they're making us.
Oh no, the real answer is permits.
Because I have decent thrusters. I literally could just jump out of the spaceship and
I mean,
fall to the land.
with 3 times gravity, it's not about getting down. It's about getting back up.
I mean, even falling 90 is better than falling, all of it.
So here's the best part: is you land the starship at the base of the mountain. It takes an hour to get to the base of the mountain in a shuttle. To answer your question, you are fully healed
Okay.
because it takes a full day to get between the last planet and this planet.
Okay. I never assume anything with
No, that is
society
totally
play.
fine.
That's fine.
That's
It's like
totally
burning
fine.
one stamina to heal was fine because
Yeah.
I have 6.
Yeah.
So it's
I
fine.
love the healing system in Starfinder.
Only when it's in stamina. It's great. It's like taking a 10-minute rest in Pathfinder Society, but instead of having to make checks, you just heal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Let me read to you.
And no one here can use heavy weapons, right?
No.
At least
No.
the operatives, yeah.
Silly
So no one
operatives.
can use the cannon.
It's okay. It's too heavy for here.
Uh,
anyway. It's bulk too. Like.
Oh, and
that's
there's
6.
normal atmosphere here.
Oh.
So, okay.
I can make it so you could carry it.
So, okay. An immense mountain peak
Mine-
towers over the clusters of colorful tents and wooden shop stalls at the base, its tip vanishing into the clouds. The shop proprietors call out to passerby, advertising a variety of wares from climbing gear to hot chocolate, and a photo booth is positioned to allow visitors to take their picture in front of the Spine Breaker.
It's just like there's going to be photos of like.
Of you falling?
No, well, yeah, but like, you go to the Splash Mountain and it
Yeah.
takes a photo at a certain time. So we're going to go over and see Envar's picture like, what the fuck?
If you would like to purchase, sorry, let me rephrase. You can rent a climbing kit for 10 credits per person. If you would like, if you do that, you get a +4 to the athletics checks when you are climbing. Hint, freaking hint.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Because someone doesn't realize that climbing Mount Everest takes a week.
yeah, well, and you don't climb unless the weather is perfect.
And, you said
'Cause-
10
and people
credits.
forget, they don't realize that the first stage
Yeah.
is you have to go over a glacier.
Yeah.
Like, and so many people die.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is corpses are markers for paths.
Yeah, it's illegal
Yeah.
to bring a corpse off. After
Yeah.
a certain point, you cannot bring a
can't.
corpse off of Everest.
Because it's a marker. Like,
Yeah.
go to the dead body that's in red.
Not. It is some. There are 22 that are markers,
Mm-hmm.
and there's over 300 people left on the mountain. It's that it's more life costing, meaning you risk more lives to get that body out than it's worth it.
Yeah.
So I think only 4 people have ever been saved, and it literally they have to pay for the rescue.
Oh,
effort
yeah.
themselves.
And it's expensive.
It's stupid expensive.
The only thing that I know
watched,
about
There's an earthquake that happened in Nepal and whatever, and it was I think it's called like on the side of the mountain or something like that, and it talks about the base camp when the earthquake hit, because there were 3 separate base camps. I think there's 4 total, but there's the base camp where it's like Lagrange or something. I don't know what it's called, but there's 2 more, and you got like a bunch of stuff. But there was a ladder that helps you get up to a certain point, and during the Nepal earthquake, the ladder collapsed, so you can't come back. you can't go forward, and you can't afford to put a helicopter in there, and it's one of the saddest like documentaries I've ever watched.
Yeah. The only thing I know is that there's human sewage leaking off of Nepal.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's so many people that go up there,
Yeah,
and they
there's
don't take care of things.
tonnage of garbage on the mountain. You ever seen pictures of the peak? Just flags and trash and garbage and
It used to be cool, and now it's not.
yeah. You can't bring nothing down.
So who's renting?
Right here.
Oh, you're like right here.
All of us. Also, what's the atmosphere like? Do we need
Normal
yeah,
Normal
atmosphere.
atmosphere.
right, no,
But
I
you
mean
don't know
weather.
if there's the atmosphere.
Is it cold?
The weather? Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Yeah. Because I mean I have normal like a powered suit and stuff. So not powered, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
23.
It's cold, but thankfully to your mystic over there,
Yeah.
who's
Oh,
cast
that's
life
right.
bubble.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're good to a negative 50 degrees.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That
you're-
may be
you'll
relevant
be
up
good.
until I don't remember what the point is called, but yeah, where it gets
Apex.
No, yeah, it's a tree line, and then it's like a biological line where nothing.
Oh yeah, nothing just grows.
nothing can grow
Yeah.
past it.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Because you can see that as you drive like north
Oh,
on
sure.
East Idaho.
Sure.
I was just like watching, like, oh, there's trees, there's trees, there's trees. There's no more trees. What's going on? It's just natural.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Weird. Tundra? No, tundra's still scraggly.
No, so tundra is just below that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Tundra is where the sage and other smaller flora will grow. There's very specific trees and evergreens and things like that. And then it's not called. It's called there's a tree line, and then there's it's maybe it's called interclimate or something like that. But it you know, just nothing can live above it.
Yeah.
Goats do weird shit above it, but they're
Goats are goats.
mountain goats are the weirdest things on the planet.
Oh, that's 92 degrees? I can climb that.
yeah, single little pebble sticking out, like all four legs sitting on it. Like I'm good.
As you guys are getting ready and putting on your climbing kits, there is a female vest that kind of just like walks near you and goes, huh, guess I'll be seeing more rookie skeletons on my way up.
And Vesk, I say, I don't think you will. As I take my helmet off and she sees that I'm an orc.
Go ahead and so you're already in the process of it, but you can easily find out that this person is also an influencer. She is actively streaming, but she doesn't have like a data pad or anything like that. You look over a little bit of distance and there's a valet robot live streaming it. So
that's
she is professional. That was a
She's
good
like
pop.
she got
Sorry.
like exocortex. Where they got the Destiny
Yeah,
things, like
yeah.
just constantly streaming. I love that.
And so she is about to go up on the mountain and just sees you and is making fun of you. She does know who Envar is, but she also thinks he's dead too. But you can take her down a peg. And because she's in the middle of...
I can
So-
screw with her while she's live streaming.
Yeah, so she's actually doing a live streaming climbing trivia. And you guys can challenge her. And in order to do this, you must either make a bluff check to throw her off her game, a culture check to beat her in actual climbing history, or a physical science check to let her know to use mountain geology.
Okay. Sure. You said life? No, physical.
Physical science, bluff, or culture.
All right. Well, both culture and physical science are 11s for me. So
I'll
Everybody
try
can
and
make this
throw her
check.
off with a bluff check.
I guess I can try
Nice.
my culture. It's horrible.
that's good.
No.
That's very good.
What'd you get? Damn.
You ever get that you're fine when you normally talk, but as soon as you start doing the live stream, you're like, my mouth is very, very dry. You're like, this is not real.
Yeah, we had I know our viewers don't know that I have fake teeth in front, but we had one of the ones that I was running for Starfinder a long time ago. I had
People
hurt
don't
my
know your
back, and
mustache
I-
is fake as well.
Yeah, I got and the beard.
Oh, that would hurt so much.
Ow!
Oh man, stop! You're making me laugh. But yeah, I was so dry. So I get medical cannabis. It only once in a blue moon, and it's like a
Oil,
CBD, whatever, but it's a gummy.
Yeah.
And I had taken it like 2 hours before, and I was just coming down. When I'm up, I'm good, and when I'm coming down, I get dry. And I'm also diabetic, so I'm just
You're
if
messed.
I'm not sweating, I'm a mummy basically. And at one point, I was talking, and I almost spit my teeth out, and I caught myself. And you can go back and watch, and I go like this, and I pop it back in, and then the next day I had to refix them. But I wanted to kill myself.
No, I saw.
If that had happened live I would have quit.
Right before this, I was looking at some of our content, and I saw the content where you're like, I gotta check my diabetes, and I'm like, it's still there, and you're just like, how dare you?
I just watched the short where you're talking about the racist, the fire and the cold.
Yeah,
elementals.
elementals.
And Brian's like, they're different. Oh man, some of our shorts are
They're fantastic.
My favorite short. I just shared it with everybody. Was the one where I just learned how to use the crossbow. I love it.
Yeah.
And Sarah hot.
Is that half holes?
No, so I shot and the guy is moving. And it does the zoom
it
in like a
goes
crit, and it
right
goes right
under his
between his
thumb.
arms. I was like, "What the? Come on!"
That one was good.
That was so good, man.
Like-
For more of our additional short form content, go check out our YouTube.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah.
So give me your
20,
totals.
28 physical science.
Physical science,
Yeah.
28 bluff.
bluff,
32 physical science.
13 culture.
13 culture. So I'm gonna do this just
Mike's
because
not even sure we're on Vesk.
Mike's like,
Is
well,
this Vesk 4 or 5?
Mike's like, well,
4.
on
There
Old
is no
Galarian,
Best
there's
Five.
this mountain range called Everest, and it was just like you climbed it, and it was cool, and that's Mike's comment. Well, you guys are
Are
like,
you sure you don't mean Envarest?
Envar.
and you guys are like, well, did you know the chemical composition of this mountain is blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no, surely it's a granite form of silica.
It is not. It is a full basalt
Damn.
extrusion. Sorry. I'm messing with you.
You are.
That's fine. You gave a bluff. And you're just like, well, actually, the Spinebreaker isn't the largest mountain on Vesk 4. It's this other mountain called the Backbreaker. And she's like, what? What? And she makes that face. And then she realizes she's live streaming. And she's like, no! No! You're making me do bad faces on camera! No! And she throws
Bella's
the
like,
biggest
everybody
tantrum.
fact check immediate, please.
No, Bella's like, oh, really?
And she just
No,
throws-
Bella's like, this isn't the largest mountain range on Vesk. This is.
Chat Sarah 804 biggest mountain range because I can't.
Good times.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna chat at that 804, the biggest mountain range. Oh man, there's gonna be some issues there.
She's like, my monetization!
But we got 6 new viewers.
No, she's monetized though.
Oh,
The
that's so
best.
good.
Who's
The lady,
Vesk is
the Princess of
monetized.
Peaks. She no longer can be called the Princess of Peaks.
Bella's the queen of the mountains.
So she throws a massive tantrum and just
You
is like,
mammals.
you guys can see there's a she can see her what's the word I'm looking for, her chat stream on the thing.
And they're just talking. They're
Oh my
laughing.
gosh, they are laughing. They're like, you threw a tantrum. They're like, oh my gosh, did they win? And then you realize that the person who wins basically can just the other person has to leave the mountain
Oh, dang.
kind of thing. And so she's like, "Oh my gosh."
It's literally King of the Mountain.
Yeah, yeah. And like people are just like, "You got to do it." And like it's just ping 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 ping. Like just, you know how it
yeah, oh,
gets.
They're
She's getting ratioed.
They're like, you have to
hard.
hold, especially she's Vesk. She has
Yeah.
to hold up the
Yeah.
honor because
Oh yeah.
she can lose every one of her followers
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
She just throws the weirdest look. It's weird. Grown-ups throwing tantrums is weird. Vesk throwing tantrums is weirder.
It's like a crocodile trying to smile.
Okay, so fantastic.
You got to pull up an image of the iconic soldier and be like, "This is a female Vesk."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's see. Okay, fantastic. You guys can now begin your ascent. This is difficult.
No kidding.
This is difficult even for the people that do this for fun.
I mean, obviously.
You are going to have to
Yeah.
make athletics checks in each segment, and it's a high DC. Just saying.
Sure.
If you have a climb speed, you get a +4 enhancement bonus.
You just got it.
Yes, I did.
That stacks with your climbing kit, so you have a
Talking about that one?
+8 currently.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, here's how it is.
Show Jules.
I need first
That's a female Vesk.
everyone to make a fortitude save.
You want to show everybody?
Oh, yeah, let me see.
That's a
That is
female
a female
Vesk
Vesk.
soldier. So they are dimorphic. They don't.
No, they are androgynous.
No. Am I not thinking of the right word?
You're not thinking.
You know,
of the
dimorphic
right
is
word.
two different types of, like,
The
means
males,
males
look
and
one way.
female look
okay,
different.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
non-dimorphic.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. The males and the females are almost impossible to tell apart. Is what
They're
Dwarfs are also,
androgynous.
yeah, dwarfs are also where humans are dimorphic.
yeah.
So, generally.
Yeah, Vesk are pretty.
There's a word I just don't remember the name of the
Yeah,
word.
neither can I.
And as a biologist, it makes
What
me
was
mad
your
that-
fortitude save?
my what?
Fortitude save.
Fortitude.
What are we making fortitude saves for?
You're making fortitude
cold.
saves because you have to get acclimated to the atmosphere.
Because we
Not in a suit, I don't.
And environmental protections do not do jack against elevation sickness.
What about the life bubble?
Nope.
Nope.
Really?
which is
No.
weird because that protects against the vacuum of space.
It does. It
That's
really does.
It really does, which means they're making us roll
It's
rolls.
story.
That's a 20.
Story. No.
Success.
16.
12.
No.
17.
Yes. You two are sickened for the by the altitude for a while. And sickened means you take a -2 to all ability checks, attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. So you get a +6.
yeah.
It evens
Yeah.
out.
Instead of 8.
And Brian gets a +2 instead of a +4 for his
Yeah.
thingamajig.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
This
It's,
is
what do they call it? Altitude fatigue?
Yeah.
altitude sickness.
Yeah. With basically the oxygen is too low.
Literally had a guy, when I was going through my med tech training, a guy literally did a class on this.
Yeah.
Acclimatization to.
Well, we're up in the mountains. I
Yeah.
tell you what, when I go to visit people in North Carolina, I'm like, that's a full breath of air.
Yeah.
You're like, I can run forever.
yeah.
Yeah, head down to California, you're like, look, there's water in the air. I can breathe.
Or I go to Tennessee, I could cut the water.
Oh,
with
man.
Jeez, it's like
Western humidity is so much more different than Eastern humidity.
South. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
It is vastly different, but like because people like grow up on the West Coast, you're like, oh, humidity is great. You go to the East Coast, what is this filth
Yeah.
that's in the air?
I lived in Ocala, Florida for 8 months.
Oh,
and that was
no.
During the middle of summer, and it had just had a hurricane like 4 months prior, so the air was just thick. It's like 110 degrees, but you could move the air with like a hand. It's like go through it. All right, what are we rolling? Crimes?
Yes. So here's what you can do.
Oh yeah. Tell us. What
You
we
can
do.
either do an athletics check to make the climb, or you can assist with the climb with a perception, physical science, or survival.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll assist with perception.
So make sure I've got this. So here's the fun part. You need to accumulate a number of successes equal to half the numbers of PCs. So you need to make 2 successes
Okay.
to move up each segment.
All right, yeah, I'm at a base of 19 with my climb with the gear.
I'm at
So
a
I'm-
base of 19 with the -2.
Nice.
So what guy?
Athletics?
Yeah?
Oh, because you're a daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a daredevil.
Yeah. Your athletics is my intimidate. That's the difference. Because my intimidate's at a 16.
19
No,
plus
my
19?
acrobatics
Okay.
is actually what I use.
What's your? Oh, you're higher level than I am. That's why.
No, we're 5.
To make this easier and to make the
I'm
not a lot of
dex
rolls, the DC is 23.
Okay.
So if
Yeah, but
you
athletics
two
is strength. How is
do
that
a successful aid check for them,
It's only a 13.
1-to-1,
Oh.
then they
The
have
plus 6.
You have
they
climb
have
speed.
I have a
only a
climb
5% chance of failure.
Sorry.
And I forgot to adjust my ability
I
modifier.
succeed because that's a 31.
Thank you
Okay.
for reminding
Yeah,
me on
I
that.
help with physical science.
Okay, so don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I didn't roll one.
Okay.
Well, what? Yeah.
Casey, did you roll a
That
1?
literally puts me to 20.
If you rolled a 1.
No, 21 if I roll a 1.
Oh, that's funny.
I forgot to modify my strength into my ability mod. 'cause my
Okay, so
strength
roll a
went up.
1 and you're fine. You auto pass.
What was the DC?
DC's 23.
23.
Yeah, they give you both. They gave you a +2. Not each, but just a +2 total.
Yeah.
So you just needed to roll a 2 or higher, and you succeeded.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
I roll a 1.
Yeah,
I
you roll a
succeed.
1. You auto succeed. So not a concern there. Okay, fantastic.
Is there
You
any
guys are
other
able to go up to
strengths that I
the
missed?
next.
No.
You guys are able to you're the main climbers, and you kind of drag them up with you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's
I
see
mean-
here.
Less easy to drag him. Way easy to drag him. Or them. I'm
Okay.
not really sure.
As you guys are climbing, suddenly there's an avalanche.
Of course there is.
I need you guys to make a reflex save for me.
Okay.
Everybody.
Avalanche.
Really.
18.
Apparently, my dice are in
Save.
11.
No.
21.
Yes.
Less than that one. 10.
10. Okay. Oh.
You know that thing you're really good at? No,
Oh.
you're not.
What do you got, you guys?
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
It just
Let's
hit
see.
me, and I just.
That is
Julia's playing,
14.
Sunday. She's playing
14
plus
plus
9
9
is
is
So we
23.
walked over
Yeah.
mushroom dice.
Yes.
Her mushroom
32.
Give me your leshies.
Nice.
So
49.
this is her.
Nope, 39.
We're gonna paint it tonight.
Okay. Those who failed takes 39 points of bludgeoning damage, and you get a -2 to athletics check.
Say that-
Another -2?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Jesus.
Thank you, dice. How many -2s can you rack up for me tonight?
Currently -4.
Yep.
Are they
I wouldn't
different
ask.
types?
Yes, they are different.
Yeah, they're
types.
different types because, story.
Look for it.
Penalties almost always stack, which is silly.
Yeah. Bonuses, you only get the highest of penalties, just stack.
Yeah, because penalties are always untyped, because
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Because
For the same reason, enemies can always have poison, because they have big pockets, and Starfinders don't. Okay.
Did you give it to me?
I need one more round of checks. So you were at a 20, so you're now at a 18. So if he succeeds, did you succeed?
Yeah.
So you need to roll a 3 or better. No, you need to roll. You're 18, 20. You need to roll a 3 or better.
And I ate you.
And so you just need to not roll a 1.
I rolled the 17 on the die, so.
So
I'm
did
at, like,
I.
30.
A 10?
17 on the die.
Okay, okay. You both make it. You're able to get to the summit. And you're able to find the data tag. And you activate it.
No, we don't. We go down.
A Lashunta man in brightly colored climbing gear, his helmet tilted at the rakish
You acted. No, not here. We're
I
going down.
activate.
The minute when we touch
You
it.
don't
at
have
a
it.
at a rakish, impractical angle, waves at his hologram as the hologram activates. Hello, hey, envies and future fans. You'll never believe what I've been up to, scaling the tallest peak in the near space. That's right. On an all-new episode of Envar's Expeditions, I reached the heights of Spinebreaker. And I gotta tell you, it's one heck of a view. Catch the show as soon as it drops by subscribing to my channel. Yep, that's it. Okay. And you climb down. And
What are you looking for?
She has this, and then she has a little one, but I thought we brought it, but we might not have.
you climb down and you go to the next planet.
Hey.
Where do you want to go?
Did you actually have hit point damage?
No.
Okay.
You can go to Neminar or Gaskar 3.
I had 6 stamina left.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Well,
So-
we've chosen, so this side of the table picks a planet.
Yeah, I chose Vesk, so
Oh.
Yeah, I thought everybody wanted Resk.
Gaskar 3.
I mean, I was indifferent on that one.
rock paper shoot for the choice. I don't know. Could we do a check to
What are
figure
the
out?
2 planets left?
Gas-
Numenor
Gaskar 3
or
and
Gaskar
Neminar.
3.
Can we do what would be?
Give me a physical science.
Yeah, like the least hostile.
The least hostile.
Is that 10 on the dice? So 21.
For which planet?
Neminar.
Neminar is normal gravity, normal atmosphere. Its day is 13 hours long. Neminar is an enigmatic planetoid, the only celestial body orbiting its brown dwarf star. Millennia ago, its sapient inhabitants constructed a massive black light filter that still encapsulates the entire world. It's really kind of what you know about it. You've never been there before.
Cool.
What'd you get?
16. So,
It's enough, but barely.
yeah.
You don't get gravity. A watery world, third from its star, Gaskar 3 consists of a crescent-shaped continent of Lavnovia and an irregular ring of islands, all surrounded by a massive storm-racked Ulavov Ocean.
So water world or pitch black world.
Yeah. I'm saying pitch black
Pitch
just
black?
for the SO.
Yeah.
Shit, for the
Well,
SMGs.
and we may decide to do it the other way around and just have what we consider the easiest planet last.
I don't know if that's going to be the easiest.
I don't either.
Because when you said pitch black, I was thinking
The creatures.
Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Pitch
No, the
black.
film.
Pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as did I, which I'm an orc. I look like Vin Diesel. I'm down for this. And I have dark vision with light vision shade, low light shades or whatever the hell they're called. Light vision
So,
shade,
Shadow Planet?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, black light filter, brown dwarf. Yeah, it's all black planet. I love it.
Okay.
What is this?
I have no idea. It's a gnome.
No, I know, but I was like, why do I?
You guys land in the surface capital of Vehenstranal, which is a really cool name.
We didn't bring
Glowing
anything.
prismatic spires dimly illuminate this city's skyline, casting multicolored light over its short buildings. The streets extending beyond the spaceport are crowded with people and lined with market stalls, selling food, electronics, and portable prismatic crystals to visitors. Above, the sky is pitch black. You guys are able to pinpoint the data tag to just a little bit outside. No, not just a little bit. In a desert. I read desert as a little bit. I don't know. Desert far outside the city.
Why do we keep landing our ship so far away?
Because that is where the landing authority sends you.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
If you're opposed to it so much, we can just pick up a vehicle.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
In general, yeah. I just like sand bikes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a little more partial to like jet bikes.
Go ahead and
Hey,
give me diplomacy checks.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
diplomacy.
Oh, you can make it untrained.
15.
I can aid.
12. No, I can't aid.
23, 26.
Okay.
I don't aid.
You guys kind of ask around for Envar, and they immediately go, yeah, the shadow portal.
I'm sorry, what?
Shadow
Shadow
portal.
portal?
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, you guys don't know. You're new, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a portal to the Shadow Realm. It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow.
Portal to the Shadow Plane. I'm like, the only thing that came to mind was Shadow Realm. I'm sorry.
Oh no, he lost a duel.
Seto Kaiba is here.
It's time to die.
And like everybody knows he's heading for Goralhufen. Goralhufen is the name of the portal to the Shadow Plane out there.
Okay.
And you guys are like talking around, like everybody's like, "Oh, pink Goralhufen, tall, annoying Shadow Portal."
Yeah.
Like they know exact. You're just like, and they're like, "Oh, he's over there." Like you don't even like speak. And they're like, "Oh,
How
you're
long
one of
ago was he
those."
here?
What?
How long ago?
They don't really know that. They don't really. They don't like. They just know Lashunta, whenever pink-haired, boisterous, loudly claiming, "I'm going to the Shadow Portal."
Fair enough.
You do realize, you two, realize that you aren't the only people looking for him on this planet. Apparently, he got in over his head, Envar did, with a new group of friends
Of course.
who are members of a cutthroat syndicate. And he lost a large amount of money, and he just kind of fled to the desert to escape his friends.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
As you guys are asking around, you find out that the organization he pissed off was the Golden League.
Is that a culture check?
No, they just assume
That we know.
you'll know that.
Okay.
I swear I've never heard that one.
Is it it's not a corporation, is it?
It is a corporation, technically.
So I reduced the DC by 5.
There's no DC.
Reduced it by 5 anyways.
It's reduced.
Yes. Results.
And now it's added back in.
Shit. Will you stop this rollover bullshit? All right.
The Golden League is a criminal syndicate that spans the galaxy.
So this is the hut.
Kinda, yeah. Like, they're not on the same level as the Aspis Consortium or, like,
Okay.
House Erebani on the Drow. But they're... The reason you don't know about them is because they are good at what they do.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wish it was the Aspis Consortium. We know them.
They're a known evil.
I will quote what the text says. They operate just on this side of legality.
Yeah. Just.
Don't all corporations?
No, some fragrantly live
That's
on
fair.
that side of the
You're not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
we
We
literally
all
went
can't
to
be-
a pirate moon on one of our adventure paths.
I was like, we all can't be Nestle.
I mean, yeah, who wants to be Nestle? We could be Blizzard in China, or Disney in China, or anybody in China.
Yeah. Or just be China.
Just be China. They're a corporation.
There goes our one Chinese viewer. I'm sorry.
I don't think they get Twitch in China.
No, I don't think so.
And the amount of times we've said China in this video, they're not going to get YouTube either.
We get
I don't
shadow
think they
banned.
got YouTube anyway.
Their
know,
own
I'll
No,
check.
no, they have. Yeah. The only country that doesn't have access to YouTube is North Korea.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't. They don't have access to any video processing websites
That makes sense.
for very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are heading out, you guys get a
Wow,
couple of
our
dust
lives
bikes.
suck.
Dust bikes. That's the name of the planet. Not
Dust
the
bikes.
planet. That's the name of the vehicles you get. Dust bikes. And you go out there, and as you're renting them, putting them on the Starfinder Society tab, some guys show up in some really nice looking armor, crisp, clean, just covered in gold.
Cool.
Wow. You guys aren't obvious.
And they go, "Hello, friends. I think you guys deserve a free dinner. Come here."
Sure, new friend.
And they take you to a private dining room, and they do feed you,
Yeah.
but they say, we are
Also,
aware.
what's the check to see if this shit is poisoned?
It's too
Medicine,
late
life
for
science.
me.
I'll do,
Life science. We'll do life
yeah,
science.
I'll do life science. 20. Do they poison me?
It's not poisoned.
All right.
It's pretty good. It's actually good quality fare. It's not high quality.
No,
It's
sure.
good quality.
So, like 4-star, not 5-star.
Yeah.
I'd say 3-star, but yeah.
Yeah, let's
Is
go
it-
3-star.
Jeremiah's like, it's 5-star for this planet. It's all gray cardboard, bland, UV protected food. No.
And they're just, hello there. And there's about 30 of them. And I don't know if any of you here have ever had the opportunity to accidentally walk into a really bad situation. Like, you happen to sit down at a really good noodle spot and 30 Yakuza walk in, and you don't realize that
What?
you are in the worst possible situation you've ever been in your life.
Speaking of China, talking about the triads.
Like,
No.
I've been in some stuff. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but I've been in some stuff. That's kind of what happens. You just walked into one of their restaurants. You are clearly outgunned.
I mean, we didn't exactly do this willingly. They kind of invited us.
Well, I did.
Well,
it
yeah,
willingly,
no, you had to
because
promise
I'm
you
a
would
did it
sincere
because you're
man.
West Blanc,
Yes.
and you don't know better.
I don't.
And one of the guys just says, okay, we're not here to hurt you. We don't care. We know you're looking for Envar. He owes us a lot of money.
Yeah.
We just need you to guide us to him.
We don't actually know where he's at.
That's why we're looking.
That
for
is
him.
false. You know where he will be.
I mean, that's potentially.
And so here's what you got to do. You either can negotiate the payment to either be his debt to be either written off, or one comes with you. A gang member comes with you.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate check.
Sure.
Yep. Not great, but we'll go with it. 23 bluff.
20. Is it
How do you do that? RP it for me.
I mean, she's like, no, we really don't know where he is. We're picking up data points. That's the best we've got.
And you're doing an intimidation?
Yeah.
And your total was
23.
okay.
Yeah, I got 24. And basically pull out my corporate card and say, one time or another, I was the security protocol personnel for Envar. It's not something I'm proud of, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. In fact, he owes me quite a bit of money, too. I'm perfectly content allowing one of your people to come with us, but you need to understand that I have no guarantee for their life and well-being. So you have to gauge whether you think their life is worth the summation of what you think Envar owes you. And I'm not familiar with this planet. And it's really dark. And I just lash out, because of
I get spooked easily.
yeah. It's dark and I'm afraid of
I'm
shit.
an orc and I'm afraid of the dark.
I'm an orc. I'm
That's
from
an
a
AA
prostate.
meeting right there. You two, did you get anything?
I am super bubbly and completing the trifecta of social checks. With a 33 diplomacy. You need help? Yes.
We do that.
I know exactly the best way to help you, new friends. This is the best way for you to get your money. And he comes up with a plan somehow. I don't know.
Like you're like, get away from me! Don't come with me. You're like, I don't know where he is. And Blanc's over there, like, actually, if you do invest in these 5 portfolios, you'll increase your ROI by 15% over the next 3 months.
And that's a guarantee.
Didn't you get anything, Mike?
I got a 22 on my diplomacy.
Okay, go ahead and RP that.
Listen to this plug. I'm just like-
It's really hard to follow up for that, buddy. Trust me, I know. I've sat in those chairs and just listened to Brian just go, bam, and I'm like, I can't follow that.
Especially because technically I am a law officer, so it's like.
There you go.
But I'm sure Bliss Blanc could also help you out with getting the right paperwork to file to get all the back money back we owe for him.
I love helping.
He knows all the
Yeah,
right
there's-
forms.
3 forms, 3 corporation forms in triplicate. Like, that's the intimidation. You just got to fill all this shit out.
Right. Oh, man, I work for the government, man. You fill out things like in quadruplicate. You're like, man,
What was that
Listen.
one? Pack Worlds one.
Here's a
Here's this one.
Here's a corporate grant. If you take the time to fill this out, it's a specified data pack. It takes maybe 14 hours,
oh, my
but it's a
gosh,
guaranteed return.
yeah.
That's
They're actually quite excited. They're like looking at you like, okay, that's weird that an orc is afraid of the dark, but okay, you honestly don't know who he is. And you're like, forms, I mean, I guess we can. And so they're not going to go with you. But at that point in time, we're going to take a break for 10 minutes and come back.
Yay.
Yippee.